So today we are tackling something that probably feels really familiar to a lot of you listening. It is that nagging ache you get after a day stuck at your desk. Maybe you've got the ergonomic chair, a standing desk, maybe you stretch all the time, yet the aches, the pains, they just stick around. It is frustrating because it really feels like you are doing all the right things. So our mission today is to dig into why those common fixes often miss the mark. We are exploring this idea that it is not just about inactivity. It is about something deeper, a disconnection, and how sitting can subtly hijack the body way before that twinge in the back even shows up. It starts deeper than we think. People tend to focus on the visible stuff. Am I sitting up straight? Are my shoulders back? But the real action, the initial hijack, begins with how the brain reads the situation. Our sources point to one of the first things happening almost immediately when slouching. The rib cage collapses, it compresses. That squashes the diaphragm, which is key not only for breathing but also for core stability. And when the diaphragm loses its dome shape, taking deep, efficient breaths becomes impossible. The result? Shallow, high chest breathing. And here is the deal with shallow breathing. It signals danger. The body interprets it as being under threat, like fight or flight. So even while typing calmly, tension remains. That tension builds throughout the day. Anxiety may creep in. Shoulders tighten. The jaw clamps down. By mid-afternoon, the fog sets in. Energy is gone before you even realize it. But the hijack does not stop there. Sitting disables the leg muscle pumps that return blood to the heart. Without that circulation, oxygen delivery drops. Hands go cold, feet turn numb, the brain dulls, fatigue sets in, movement feels like a chore. Movement also feeds critical data to the brain through the feet, hips, and spine. But prolonged stillness starves those sensory channels. They go silent, and when the internal map goes fuzzy, posture becomes guesswork. The body will stiffen, restrict, protect, based on incomplete information. Tight shoulders, locked hips, a weak core, these are not failure. They are the body's protection mechanisms. Poor input leads to poor posture. That tension becomes the new normal. But the impact goes deeper than physical discomfort. It affects clarity, mood, confidence. With lower circulation and oxygen flow, the brain loses fuel. Focus drops, emotion frays, fog sets in. It's not old age, it is disconnection. But there is a path forward, and it begins with a complete reset. The 4-step sensory reset interrupts the loop. Step 1 is the feet. Stand barefoot, feel the ground, notice weight distribution. Press gently, wake up those soles. That simple contact lights up sensory pathways that have been silent. It sends strong signals of safety up through the body. Step 2, the eyes. Extend a finger or a small object at eye level. Keep the head still. Track the object with your eyes only. Move it slowly from side to side. This recalibrates the visual vestibular connection and rebalances the neck and spine reflexes. It is surprising how powerful that gentle stimulation is. Step 3, tongue and jaw activation. Press the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Allow the molars to softly touch, not clenched, just engaged. Breathe through the nose. Hold for 30 seconds. That taps into the trigeminal nerve and resets postural tone. You may not expect it, but it sends ripples through the entire body. It is a subtle anchor, an internal alignment trigger. Step 4, breath. With a deep diaphragmatic breath, inhale slowly, letting the belly fill before the chest. Exhale fully. Repeat a few times. Restore the natural dome of the diaphragm. Send calm signals that it is safe to relax. That simple breath says to the body, it is okay to let go. Let the muscles unwind. Let the alignment re-establish itself. In less than 2 minutes, you have reset your internal map. You have reactivated pathways that were starved by sitting. Your posture no longer becomes guesswork. It becomes grounded, balanced, integrated from the ground up. Imagine standing up an hour later, shoulders naturally level, spine taller, breath deeper, confidence returns, movement flows again. That fog lifts, the internal disconnection fades, and that ache that never seemed to go away finally begins to dissolve. This is more than posture advice. This is a way back into your body, a reconnection. Sitting might be mandatory. Feeling tight, drained, disconnected, that does not have to be. One small sensory reset today can help the body rediscover ease, alignment, and presence. Just 4 steps, 4 reminders to the nervous system, and in time, posture stops being a struggle. It becomes effortless. Ground the reset.